Alright, I don't like making these kinds of videos. At all. I'm not really a professional in these kinds of things, and I'm not really that great at these kinds of things. But I have to get this out of my chest because there is an individual that is ruining both platforms such as YouTube and Twitch. This individual is named 6arakin. Now, who is he and why am I talking about him? Well, we're gonna categorize these and work our way from the soft side to the much darker side and messed up side of things. So, now that's that, let's begin on why this streamer, 6arakin, needs to be banned and arrested immediately. So, let's start from who he is. So, 6arakin is known for playing various fighting games such as Mortal Kombat, Tekken, mainly Tekken, and then Street Fighter. Well, he quitted that game because I'll tell you why. And he'll play some other games such as Call of Duty, and he's recently just played Battlefield, and it was funny watching that, but yeah. He claims to be the #1 player of all time in those games. Well, pretty much any game he plays, and oh god, I'm gonna cringe hard saying this. He claims himself as this, like, oh fuck, okay. He goes like this. I am the god of the world, and I am a warrior god and demon lord that conquered the world, and I am going to... Oh, man. Fuck, I'm cringing hard right now. But yeah, this guy thinks he's in one of those cringy-ass TikTok anime edits that you see that just play like random funk music in the background. Yeah, you get the idea. And you may be asking, why the fuck is this shot right here, and why is he wearing an Oni mask? Well, here's the thing. He tries to look so cool and edgy by calling himself this warrior god thing all the time, but in actual reality, he's fucking scared. Also, the term scared is mainly his forte because, well, you'll see. And, he will get embarrassed no matter what. Like, he is insanely horrified when it comes to getting embarrassed while fighting the same guy, or when he gets pressed about something, he instantly gets spooked and runs away from the situation. 6arakin? More like 6 pussykin. So yeah, he started off very, very small, average around like 5 viewers. I don't know. He started his career somewhere around maybe 2022. I'm not exactly sure, but I have no clue. But when he started streaming, there are these lost media clips of him when he was streaming. And these were found by a channel that I highly recommend you check. That goes by the name of Chicken Warlord. Now, I don't know if there are any more of these older clips of him than the ones I am actually about to show you now, but here they are.
What?
Yeah.
There it is. Get the fuck out of my lobby, man!
Shut your
What the fuck? Whoa, yo, yo, yo! There's some crazy zombie running in, he's on fire!
Hostile counter UAV is active.
Impossible, bro.
Gee, we're losing now. Oh my god, we're losing with flying colours.
Confirmed.
Come on, come on. Alright, let's play the objective. I'm trying to win this. I'm trying to win this. Come on.
UAV is being
What's up to 75? Alright, well, timer's gonna go before that. Damn!
UAV ready for tasking.
Location.
Copy. UAV.
Get it. Come on, teammates, we got it. There's one over here. Get this last one.
Have the lead.
Requesting recon
Friendly
flyover.
UAV on station. Execute.
Come on, guys, stay together.
There's no way.
Don't worry. Well, I got the game. That's it. Come on, we got that game. That's it, yeah. GG, get that last point. End it. There's one right here. That's it, ended. Game, set, and match.
As you can see, he seems to be kind of chill, and not too annoying, and like not as bad as he is now. Sure, he may have shouted a few times, he may have done this and that a few times, but mostly he seemed like the normal guy. But he still wears that dumbass mask that he got from Temu. Not only that, he was actually okay at the games he was playing back then. But all of a sudden, he just became ass at all the games he plays now. Like, he makes a bunch of rookie mistakes and never learns from them. Why is that? I don't know, because Six claims himself as a god demon edgelord, and god damn it, I want to die just saying that again. Six, for some reason, will do the same thing over and over and over again, expecting results, when in actual reality, this kind of stuff happens.
Your mum's beef curtains tipped £5. Hello Kemharati, who's from Beckham, who went to Harris Academy. Front facing baby chick. 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 Front facing baby chick.
Yeah, it's also really fucking funny on how he crashes out as well. So yeah, Six mainly does 1v1s on people on fighting games and COD. It's either of these two. So, how do you 1v1 the guy? Well, if you want to 1v1 him, you gotta send $10. And when you join him, you gotta answer his very awkward questions. Once you do that, you get a game. Now, this is where the 1v1 stuff pisses me off a lot. Because what Six does is just beyond fucking stupid. What he does is whenever he gets a round off of you, or gets one win off of you, when it is supposed to be like a set of 3, like first to 3, he will run away with the money and claims he wins, and he will just bitch out. But when he loses, he wants to finish the set, and all of a sudden, he wants to continue. And another thing, if you don't answer his questions, he'll move on and scam you. Basically, just going for someone else now. And that's not only the end of this, as he'll also ban people from using certain characters in a fighting game. If you want to play that said character, you gotta pay him either so much money or you gotta play someone else. Well, this is called paywalling, as a lot of his chat has been saying. This is paywalling, and it goes heavily against Twitch TOS. But, in actual reality, Twitch doesn't fucking care about this guy because I don't know why, even though there is so much evidence out there of him. In all honesty, I think this is all I can, say about this segment of the video. Let's move on to the toxic side, shall we? Alright, so Six is obviously known for how toxic and vile he can be at times. So let's compare him to someone that I think many of you are aware of who they are and what they are. This is LTG, also known as Low Tier God. He is heavily known as being the most toxic streamer of all time, And he is kind of iconic for who he is. And what he is. You can tell that these two have similarities from how toxic and angry they can get. But in all honesty, it's literally just Six being a fucking LTG wannabe. Because that's literally what he is. He is literally the biggest LTG wannabe. Why am I struggling to speak? Yeah, the guy also likes to talk shit about most of the people he fights. But in actual reality, it's actually laughable because the insults that he uses are the same thing. He says, "Your mother, your mother, your mother," all the fucking time, expecting it to work. And sometimes he can get pretty, racist, let's say. Like, he'll do some of these, like, weird racist cries or yells, which I'm pretty sure you might know what I mean. If not, then I can't really say or do it because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that kind of thing. But yeah, he likes to make fun of people who are either black, Asian, Indian, even whites, even just anyone around the world as a whole. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, he'll make fun of you. And he'll just avoid you at all times when you're wanting to 1v1 him. Yeah, he's just pretty much a racist scumbag. And he's also the kind of guy to absolutely embarrass himself a lot. Like the time he showed his shiny shrimp dick on stream once. And here it is. And don't worry, it's censored. And he also tried to have a time with a toy, let's say. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find this clip anywhere because a lot of the stuff about Six is kind of becoming lost media about some of the stuff he's done. Like, we'll get to the next segment when I mention it, but you'll know what I mean. Like, I'll just describe what that whole thing was. So basically, he tried to hide his camera with that, like, do-rag thing that he has on, but it couldn't fully cover it, so when Six walked into the room, he brought some weird thing with him, and he lays down on his bed and then raises his leg up. I literally cannot find the clip, but it exists. And it was so funny to just watch. Because after that, he realized, oh shit, people can see me, because the TTS literally called out on that. But yeah, the guy it honestly just seems like he likes to get roasted and embarrassed due to what he does to himself. Honestly, I can't really think of anything else to say on this segment, because the next one is pretty much the main thing that's covering this guy. So let's move on to the next one. And I'll tell you, this segment right here is where it goes fucking downhill. And this is pretty much the one where he needs to be arrested and taken to prison immediately. Alright, now that we're on to this segment of the video, okay, let's begin. So, 6arakin is someone to never trust, and it's very, very hard to work with. And I'll explain that part. There are times where people who try to be therapists to Six, but it never works out because they're just wasting their breath on talking to the guy. Because knowing Six and how much he doesn't like learning from mistakes and how much he just wants to keep doing the same thing over and over again, he's like those kinds of people. He will just ignore your advice and do what he thinks is best for himself. So yeah, the therapists out there, you're gonna have a hard time working with Six. So, Six is heavily known for the very not so okay stuff that he's done. He's done things such as pedophilia, zoophilia, doxing, harassing, even animal cruelty has been involved in this. It's like the list just goes on and on and on. And it's growing day by fucking day whenever he streams. So Six has obviously been proven as a pedophile for like 2 years at this point, as there's countless evidence of him sending nudes in his Discord server, being filled with minors in them, looking up little girls in bikinis. Oh my god, that actually... Six, how do you think this is okay? And doing something that is not okay to show on stream to a 9-year-old.
Kiddo.
It's glitching.
So what do you want me to do? What the f...
I'm a minor.
I invited you.
And this is what he did. And also reposting stuff that is fucking inappropriate on Twitter. And grooming minors as well. So for the repost stuff, I'll show a couple shots here. There's more to this part of the reposting, but a lot of the stuff has been taken down. But he's been reposting stuff such as gore and a lot of stuff that I probably can't say on here. Let's just say that. And he has also said some out-of-pocket shit both on his Discord and on stream as well. Now, for the zoophilia part, there's not a whole lot to this one, but he mostly says some very messed up things about wanting to do stuff with animals, including one situation where he did something to a dog. He admits that. He literally admits that. He said there was a certain situation going on with an animal. I'll try and find that clip at some day, but yeah, that's pretty much what I can find about the zoophilia part. But there's also another fucked up thing that he has done as well, and he's most heavily known for this one as well. He has doxed several people, including a popular streamer named OCD Gamer. Please check them out, they do phenomenal content as well. But OCD Gamer is like the main target here that Six went after. And it was not fun at all, obviously. But he's also doxed many others as well. Not only that, he abused the copyright strike system too. Now, I don't know much about copyright strikes, but from what I do know is you cannot abuse the shit out of it, especially against videos that fall under fair use, which is something Six does not understand. So yeah, I don't really know how to explain much of copyright striking stuff, but I do know at least the gist of that kind of stuff. Not only does he dox and abuse the copyright strike system, he also stalks and harasses other streamers by being a huge creep about them. He also likes to claim that he knows these people, or they were either his ex, but in actual reality, they have never heard of him. They don't know him, and they have zero clue who the guy even is. So Six, you're not a mafia boss or anything. No one knows you. Well, that's probably going to be now, because we got big name people such as Gideon getting involved. If you don't know Gideon, he's the guy that caught EDP in that little cupcake suit that he was on. And Gideon was also known for his like pranks back in the day. And Moist Critical is known for talking about awful people and making fun of them. He was about to get involved, but I can just tell he's kind of getting annoyed about the whole thing. But let's hope that he does say something about it at least. Because there's been clips of him saying this kind of stuff on stream, on some of his streams, where when he was playing Dark Souls 1, he was kind of informed about the whole thing. And that was pretty much it. So, this is the next part that makes me so fucking angry and sad, and just makes me want to like do things and say things that can easily cancel me and strike me down as a horrible person. But I'm not going to do that because, one, I don't want to get canceled and I don't want to be known as a horrible person. And I know saying the stuff that I would want to say is messed up. So, what if I told you 6arakin has a cat? Yeah, he has a cat. And, this is what happened.
What? Huh? Yeah, and?
She's fucking dead.
Yeah, it was like that ages
When
ago.
did she die?
It was like that ages ago.
When? Why did you wake me up?
What?
She's dead.
So what?
She's dead.
I don't know, it's a cat.
If this doesn't convince you that 6 is an awful person that needs to be locked up and rot in jail forever, then I don't know what else does. So what happened here is, his girlfriend, that is named Shanks, walked in crying about her cat dying. And 6 just shows no reaction, doesn't show any sympathy, and says, so what, it's a cat. So what does this tell me? This tells me that this confirms that 6 has killed his girl's cat. And 6, I hope you rot in prison forever and never return. Now we're going to get to the part where I kind of rant at Twitch and YouTube about this kind of stuff, because this guy has been in these platforms for so long and they've almost done nothing about him. They haven't even permanently banned him for once. But he's somehow coming back less than like 5 days. Twitch, YouTube, you really need to step in and actually do something about this. You really do. Because there are people like 6 out there that are just making your platforms look like shit. And you're allowing this. You're allowing this guy to be on your platforms. What the fuck? Twitch, YouTube, you need to get involved. You need to actually step in and do your thing. And I must make this request, as many others have been making this kind of request as well. Please take this moment and permanently ban 6arakin for good. And not only that, he needs to be investigated by the Federal Bureau at this point because of the screenshots that I've shown, most of the stuff that I've been seeing, and the countless of heinous shit that he has done. So, that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, about a streamer that needs to be gone forever. So 6, please, stay in prison forever.